Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com, coming to you from the Christopher Smith studio, somewhere in the annex on the first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex, to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, smash the rectangle, smash that thumb, and let us know how we're doing, all right? Let us know what you're playing today. You tailing the Deep-3? Are you fading the Deep-3? Maybe some sort of a combo pack? Maybe you got some other plays worked up. Whatever it is, whatever sport, put those plays up there in the comments section. And when you get it right, you know what we're going to give. We'll give you the much coveted shout out at the end of the next day's video. And if you get enough of them right, you're going to wear the crown for 24 entire complete hours. You will be the capper of the day. So, don't forget to let us know what you're playing. And, of course, don't forget to stop by. Check out winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com. Check us out on social media over there on the Twitters, on the Facebook. We like to put up clever little quips there on social media every once in a while. And, of course, don't forget, for all of you in the great state of New Jersey, check out pointsbet.com, one of the coolest sites around. With a multitude of prop action, great nickel lines, and some excellent specials for our guests. Just make sure you use the Winners and Whiners code. Get yourself signed up and also receive 30 free days as an insider there on Winners and Whiners. What a deal as soon as you open your account there at PointsBet. So check all that out. And quick recap of yesterday. Kind of a weird day as. We had a couple of pitching changes that I definitely didn't like. In the Baltimore-Seattle game, John Means was scratched from his start. That made it a no play for me. And in the what else did we have? Oh, we had the Philadelphia game where it was what a weird one that was. The total was the total was 8, and the total was 8. And they made it 4.5 and 2.5, and left it a run short. So I didn't like I didn't like that play at all. I didn't. Although of course, it ended up cashing as the Phillies did absolutely nothing with Sandy Alcantara. But we passed on that one, and then we also passed on the Baltimore game against Seattle. That just left us with our Doggie Style pick of the day, and of course. It hit. We had the New York Mets taking care of business there against the Cubbies. So all was good. Jason Vargas didn't really pitch great, but surprisingly the Mets pen took care of business, and we pulled off our Doggie Style win. So we go 1-0 plus about 168 or so, depending on where you got that. By the way, thanks for bearing with us. We're in the middle of putting together the new studio here. At least the my mobile studio, my annex, and we should have everything up by tomorrow. Have everything, the lighting better, and the banner hung, and I will no longer be sitting in my the Iron Throne here. So thanks for bearing with us, and let's get to some picks today, shall we? Taking once again another look at the New York Mets Chicago Cubs game. We're going to spin it the other direction as Zach Wheeler goes against Jose Quintana for the Cubbies. You know what? We're just simply going to back the better team with the better pitcher in this one. Quintana's been fine this year, but he's been a full run better at home. 3.4 ERA versus 4.5 on the road. Meanwhile, Zach Wheeler has been bad, and he's been even worse on the road. He's been bad at home. He's been bad on the road. He's been bad with a goat. He's been bad on a boat. The Fox, I think you get the idea. He's been not good, but he's been even worse away from Citi Field. Neither team has been great lately, but the Cubs at least have a little bit of excuse. They ran into trouble on their road trip against Colorado and the Dodgers. Two places that are certainly challenging to play under the best of circumstances, and two teams that are the 1-2 teams that are in the West and actually playing some good baseball. Now they get the Mets. Mets took care of them yesterday, but I think that changes today with Zach Wheeler on the mound. Plus, once Wheeler gets out of there, we still get the Mets bullpen. They came through for us yesterday, but make no mistake, they are still a dumpster fire. I'm going to take the better team, better pitcher at home at a good price, minus 130. Sign me up for that. Pick number 2. kind of a counterintuitive play here as the Cincinnati Reds go against the Milwaukee Brewers. We're looking at 8.5 in this one. Luis Castillo goes against Julius Chassin for the Milwaukee Brewers. You know what? We played Luis Castillo with great success this season, but frankly, I'm starting to worry a little bit about his peripherals. For starters, the guy, he just walks a ton of hitters. He's walked 44 and 87 and 2/3 innings. He's been helped by some pretty good luck. He's got a ridiculously low BABIP of 238, and he has an unbelievable strand rate of 84.6%. Just to give you a little concept, a little perspective there for those of you that aren't immersed in the sabermetrics. Strand rate is how many runners he's leaving on base. Anything over 70%, 70% is about average. Anything over 70 is good. Anything over 80 is outstanding, and 84.6, that is almost otherworldly. He's made 2 starts against the Brewers so far this season. He's 1-1 with a 4.65 ERA and 7 walks in just 9 2/3 innings. So the Brewers, they know how to take a walk, and they've got the batters that can hurt you. Chassin, he's basically taken a huge step backwards this season after a very solid 2018. He is hugely inefficient. That is his main problem. He throws 18.6 pitches per inning, and he's pitched into the 6th just twice in his last 10 starts. And anything that gets us into the Brew Crew's middle relief core, that is a good thing for us over bettors. Give me the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers over 8.5. And it's time to do it Doggie Style. We've had decent success with our doggy picks, and we're going to take a swing at one of the biggest dogs on the board as the Colorado Rockies take on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Colorado's plus 234 in this one. You know what, guys? We took the Giants a couple times against the Dodgers, and they're awful. Colorado is actually a good team. They're 4 games over 500. They are second place in the NL West. And, the bottom line is, you know what I like about this game? I like the fact that it's plus 234. That's what I like. You know what I don't like? I don't like fading the best team in baseball, and I don't like fading the best pitcher right now as far as ERA goes in the game. Ryu, he's been from another planet this season, walking just 5 in, wait for it, walking 5 in 93 innings. That is just fine, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, if your strikeout to walk ratio is 3 or better, most likely you are having a fine season. Hyun-Jin Ryu's is 17. 17 strikeouts for every base on balls. That is unbelievable. But here's the good news. Colorado, like we said, is a genuine major league team. We don't have to sit back and wait for the Royals, the Orioles, or the Mets, or some other dumpster fire of a team to have that miraculous once-in-a-week performance and pay off for us. And the other thing is, Lambert, this kid has real potential for the Rockies. He had a 1.50 ERA in his first 2 starts before he ran into last weekend's slugfest where they put up 92 runs in 4 games there in Colorado. Pretty much everybody saw their ERA go up by about a run at least. The Rockies, they hit left-handers very well. They're first in the league in runs against lefties. They're 5th in average, and they're 6th in OPS against Sportsiders. Rockies have some guys that can turn the game around with one swing of the bat. And in fact, their top four hitters all have an OPS over 900. You know what, guys? Let's dream a little bit. Let's take those Colorado Rockies plus 234, and we're going to take the Milwaukee Brewers, Cincinnati Reds over 8.5, and we're going to start off with the Chicago Cubbies minus 130 against those dreaded New York Mets. And at the end of these 3 games, you guys know the drill. You can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and we head back to the window. All right, let's take a look. It's shameless plug time if you're interested in the premium picks. Like I said, we did have a rough day yesterday going. Oh, we didn't even recap. We went 0-3 on the premium side. Sorry, guys. Almost like I forgot. Yeah, we did go 0-3. We lost our 3 games by a total of 2.5 runs. We had the Padres. They lose by 1. We had Texas. They go into extras and lose by 1. and we had Miami team total over 2.5. They scored 2 and go 0-4-6 with runners in scoring position. Not good at all. So back to 500 we go for the month. Like I said, that's three losses that could have gone the other way, but they didn't. So that's the way it goes. We suck it up and we go on. If you're interested in the premium picks plus access to the big brain on Brad here, make sure you get signed up. Follow the link there for our premium service. All right. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the shout-outs. Shout-outs. All right. So you guys did see my communication, I hope, as I pinned that. I sent out a notification with that information and then pinned it to the top there about John Means and the Phillies total. I don't feel horribly different if you guys got down on those. Still went 2-1. Not a horrible day at all. As Philadelphia just couldn't score. So as far as shout-outs go, Christopher W., he had the Reds. He took a shot at a value dog, which I thought was a pretty good play as Matt Boyd went for the Tigers. We've had some success with Matt Boyd, and never a terrible guy to take a look at and take a shot. Didn't work out tonight, but I'm a big Boyd fan. I think he's going to be doing great things. Lean to Collective had a chilly day. Was looking for some runs there in the Dodgers game. Looking for the Rangers to do a little better than they did. And rough day, but you know what? I know you keep your powder dry. We're gonna come back and fire at it again tomorrow. Lean, let us know what you're on. All right. C-Dub, kind of a lighter day for C-Dub. Just had 2 soccer picks. That's the bad news. Good news is hit them both. He went he had England versus Romania in the Euro under 21. He had the over total there and both teams to score. That paid -120. And in the France versus Croatia, he had France and the over 2.5 plus 105. So he goes 2-0 plus 205 for the day. Mark Richmond putting some quantity out there. He had the he had the Mets on the money line. Then he had a Mets money line parlay with the over. I assume that was 9, and that was a push. So that goes back to just a Mets money line parlay victory. So he hits that one twice. Very nicely done, Mark. And then he also had the Kansas City Royals and the St. Louis Cards on the money line. Mark just went 4-5 on the day, but with picking up that all kinds of money there on the New York Mets, he ends up going plus 127. And Kent P said he's going to stick with MLB maybe because it's be a little better. He took it right in the old footballs yesterday. In the CFL as Ottawa gave up a touchdown with 26 seconds left to lose against the spread. In his WNBA, it went over by 2. The bad news is Kent did not have a lot better luck with the Major League Baseball games. He had Cleveland, Detroit, no runs in the first. He also had the Oakland Athletics. I thought that was a fine play. It hurts they lost Frankie Montas though. That's brutal. And he had the Angels and the Cards going over 9.5 on Pujols' return to St. Louis. So better luck, brother. Better luck, and it gets better. It really does. Legion of Picks. He had the Marlins game, no score in the first inning for 2 units. He also had the Cards run line at -150 for 1 unit as well. Cody, he says he was almost tempted to play the over 15 in the Atlanta-Washington. He laid in big time there, looking for both of those teams to score. They did not do so, as that was more or less a pitching duel. I think it went to 4-3 was the actual final there. But it got better for Cody. He did have the Seattle money line, had the Reds first 5 on the money line, and he had Cleveland on the money line as well. The astute Aardvark, he liked he thought the Pirates were going to, that game was going to be a little higher scoring than it was. He had the first 5 over 5, and he said he didn't hate the parlay with the money line first 5 either. That, did not work out. He had the Angels -112. However, he did do well yesterday. I don't know how I missed you, Vark. I really don't. He said he went 3-0 yesterday. He had the Cubs first 5 over for for 2 units, and the Royals a plus 167, plus 367 on the day. That's a darn fine day right there, my friend. Well done. I don't know how I missed you, but I did. You know, it's hard to find good help around here, especially when it's me. So, with that being said, today, the capper of the day, you know him, you love him. Nobody helps out other cappers more than this guy. And this is the day that his shirt should be arriving. I know that it's taken forever, so hopefully his Arsenal shirt will be there today. And he will also be the capper of the day for today. It is C-Dub. Congratulations, C-Dub. You are our capper of the day. And honorable mention goes out to Mark Richmond once again, even though he was 4-5 on the day. Good money management and good bet sizing. He ends up making profit for his games at plus 127. So well done, gentlemen. Had a lot of guys right around 500, just getting squeezed for the juice. A couple guys didn't have great days. I don't think anybody had an absolutely wipeout day. So hopefully everybody kept enough powder. We're going to go ahead and fire again tomorrow when we see the whites of their eyes, all right? Until then, good luck on all your plays today, everybody, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for doing all that you do, putting the comments in there, helping each other out. Love the community. Can't say it enough. Keep up the great work, guys, and we'll talk to you again next time. Take care.